This one's a wobbler, part 3 to rock up your dance, rock up your body. It's Trilloski, like the B.O.D. Rip, raw. Give me your dance and play me your car. Tell any MC Trilla and shot your mouth. Don't think you're a G-star.
I think really when I got into bassline, so probably, when I was like 20. I was about 20, so prior to that, really, I've just been making grime music, garage and grime. But I was really into like house, like not even house, dance music. I was into dance. I used to listen to a lot of like, what was it them times? Capital FM, innit? Going to school in the mornings and all that. It was just a Capital thing. So I used to know all them dance tunes, all them like IB for anthems and that IB for anthems now. So when I finished school, I started making dance, like doing freestyles on dance music as well as the grime stuff that I was doing. And then, ended up getting into the bass line. But I just knew that dance music or like rave music was my thing still. It's mad, because for most of my career, I've never ever felt like that, like raw. Like even some of my brethren used to ask me sometime and that, or my girl would be like, yo, what are you gonna do if music don't work? And I was like, it has to work, you get me, kind of thing, you get me. And then like I went through a couple moments where, like things go up and down in it. So the scene goes up and down. Bookings can go up and down. If you haven't put out the right amount of work, or if you haven't been working correctly, you get me, you can see things take a dip and whatnot. So, but now I've kind of always knew that this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, coming up in Brum, like, I feel like I was respected still. I feel like I'm respected in Brum. I feel like the era where I was coming up, aside from all the stuff that was going on in Birmingham with the gangs and stuff like that, I feel like me pushing 012 and kind of champion and coining that 012 phrase kind of got me respecting Bromstow, and so even for people who probably didn't like me or might not listen to my music, but they know that I rep Brom, you get me, and that was my thing. So yeah, there was a couple, I'll say, kind of like defining moments for me. My first ever booking outside of Birmingham was to Nottingham through JP Patterson, that does Complex and Trench. And he booked me it was me, Tinchy Strider and Skepta on the set. Mad. First booking out of town, you put me on a set with Tinchy and Skep, you get me? Logan Sama on the decks, you get me? Like I wasn't even, probably not even, like I was ready, but you know what I'm saying? Like raw, it was like mad. It was mad because obviously Skepta's massive at the time. Like, yeah, one of the #1 grime MCs, you get me? So, so when man's hollered me and says, yo, I want you to be on the set with Skepta and Tinchy, it's like, raw. This is the kind of level that man's seeing me on, or the esteem that man's holding me to. So it was like, yeah, that was like my first booking out of town. That was a defining moment still. Yeah, flipping. All right then. So when we've dropped She Wants a Man from Brum, yeah, obviously that tune like blew up in it, like, get me, radio, like nationwide. That was just a mad thing. And say we've dropped the tune in, like, I don't know, we've dropped the tune in 2016, we dropped the tune. By the start of 2017, can't remember, but it was a thing where we was all tight in it, but because things happened with the feds and that behind the scenes, now me and Saf and Nado, we're not allowed to be with each other. So we've got this massive tune, you get me, madding up the roads. And now it's like, yo, this telling man we can't even be together, you get me? And we'd you know what I'm saying? It was a snowball thing right now, you get me? We was turning, it was gonna be something mad that we was doing. But yeah, so behind the scenes, like I feel like She Wants a Man from Brum and the plans that we had surrounding that tune, we didn't fully get to do everything because, you get me, we weren't even meant to be together. So it's kind of mad still. Yo, I'll tell you about all the bad luck I've had, you get me? Like, yo. Yeah, if I was lucky, I'd have been a millionaire ages ago, you get me? But yeah, nah, man's been grafting, man, you get me? I couldn't even say it's luck, but what I would say is it's my journey, you get me? Like, certain things I just think are meant to be, you get me? And when you're working towards things or it's something that you want, things will fall into place, you get me? That's a good question, you know. What I've probably had to sacrifice is me being Jermaine. Do you get me? Because it's like, I wake up, I'm Jermaine, I'm in my yard, I could make some breakfast or whatever, I'm Jermaine. As soon as I step outside my yard, I'm still Jermaine, I could be going anywhere to the barber, I could be going anywhere as Jermaine, you get me? But as soon as someone chats to me, I'm Trilla, like, yo, Trilla, or, you know what I'm saying? I could be anywhere, I could be going Nando's or something or whatever. I get to the till, man, I'm like, yo, Trilla, let me give you a discount, or, you get me? Like, so I don't mind it, but I feel like, yeah, like, even when Facebook come out, I've made a Trilla profile and I've made a Jermaine profile for my school friends and for my family and that. As soon as a few people added me that knew me as Jermaine, you get me, that just turned into Trilla's page because it's just bare random requests. Even though it wasn't saying Trilla, people just knew that's Trilla, you get me, blood? So it's mad still, but I've kind of had to sacrifice. Yeah, like I'm still Jermaine in it, but I don't get to switch off Trilla, you get me? Like, it's just always on. Yeah, I felt people understood what I was doing, but I felt like I was ahead of my time in terms of the graft and my desire to do it. You get me? Because I think before me, there's not really anybody who I can name really who I would say was like, I was trying to do what they did, who came from Brum. You get me? I can't really think of anyone from Brum still who. So I wasn't really following anyone's path. You get me? I was on my own thing. And those little things like when I made my CD and I'm burning the CDs off my computer and that, and then, you know, giving them out at little events, Marcus Garvey days, and anyone I seen in town, just giving them my CD and that, and doing stuff like that. Then I bought the tower, the CD duplicator, so you can do 7 at once. You get me? And I'm investing in myself. I'm buying T-shirts. Got the G-Star T-shirts. Don't think your G-Star T-shirts, E-Tap T-shirts. I was shutting them in Hatman, selling them online. Then I started going to other shops in other areas where baseline was, like Leicester, Huddersfield, Leeds, Sheffield. Man had shops in all these places selling man's T-shirts, you get me? So I feel like, yeah, for the graft, I was probably ahead of my time still. Before, probably say like even the start of this year, you know, I thought that legacy meant kind of like what you leave behind or what you've done, your story, your accomplishments. But to me now, I feel like my legacy is 0121. That's my legacy. So I'll explain, like, when I was whatever in college or whatever, when I was in college, the postcode thing in Birmingham started to become a thing. Before that, it wasn't about postcodes or where you're from. It was just you was either involved or you weren't. Everybody know who was who. You get me? So, but then when I was in college, it started turning into like a postcode thing, and certain things was going on, certain things was happening. And I was like, you know what, yeah, I just rep 0121, fuck a postcode, 0121. So anytime I was going on a set or I was making tunes, doing freestyles, I always say 0121, fuck a postcode at the beginning. And in doing that, yeah, 0121 took off by itself. You get me? Like, people know 0121 means Birmingham. If you go outside of Birmingham and you say 0121, everybody knows that means Birmingham. You get me? You look online in people's on social media, in people's bios or in people's names, their tag names. It's John 0121 or whatever. You get me? And then so I've realized that's my legacy still, because I can't, what I done can't be forgotten. You get it? Like, can't be forgotten, because you can't take away that 012. You can't separate 0121 from Birmingham now, to the point where Bugsy Malone saying 0161 Manny on the map. Do you get me? That's man's legacy. You get me? That's what man created. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think really, boom, yeah, that's probably what I'll say my legacy is though. Just say, do everything that you think you should do. Yeah, just do everything. Do everything that comes in your mind to do. Yeah, all the ideas man have had. You know what I'm saying? When your instincts kicking in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I'd say. I'm working towards just being the best version of Trilla that I've been. So I want to do everything that I haven't done already. I want to do bigger shows, tours, big international shows or whatever. I want to sign other artists and boss other artists. I want to do film, bare things to be fair, you know, but just level up, like, and show my talents and my personality as well, what else I'm capable of.
This one's a part 3 to rock up your dance, rock up your party. It's Trilla, Trilloski, like the B.O.D.